So today you will hear only my audio. It is day 25, and I can't believe we only have 5 days left. Insane. I guess it's 4 now since it's so late on Friday. Wow. Growing up, the holidays were memorable and volatile. There were always gifts under the tree on Christmas morning. We made ornaments and gingerbread houses with my grandparents. We cooked in the kitchen. Everyone was in the kitchen preparing for Thanksgiving dinner. We wrote letters to Santa, watched Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Charlie Brown every year. And I remember my dad and grandma and me believing in Santa to no end. And holiday movies and music were on repeat from November 1st to January 1st. And if it were up to me, it'd probably be longer. I always loved buying gifts for my siblings. Each year, my grandmother gave us Christmas money early, and I would use mine to buy gifts for other people, right? For my family, friends. And I was obsessed with finding the right gift for each person and then wrapping it perfectly. I guess I was always like Janine Teagues on Abbott Elementary. If you watch that show, you're my friend. If you don't, you have to start watching that show. But I was very much like her character, right? Forever leaning into the bright side. But whenever my family got together, we walked on eggshells. And it always seemed to be around the holidays that we would tiptoe around arguments that we knew would explode before the end of the night. It wasn't every year, but it was enough to remember and to be reminded to be that much more grateful as an adult with my own now small family with my husband and 2 daughters. I'm grateful now for peace. I'm grateful to have the type of holidays I dreamed about when I was a kid, right? I'm still dreaming. I still want bigger holidays. But I'm learning that gratitude doesn't fix our lives. And every experience is not meant to be reframed. It's a great practice, reframing. Gratitude, a great tool, right? But not every experience, not everything in our lives is meant to be fixed or reframed. And I still find myself blocking out memories when I feel triggered. And I'm reminding myself that not everyone is on the same path. So toxicity still exists in conversations, and explosions are still possible, even if I'm not there to experience them. Guilt can follow you. Even when the guilt is that you set a boundary and you finally realize that you're not responsible for, or you don't have to be, in the midst of the chaos. And gratitude won't fix or even patch up those holes in our lives. So what gratitude does for me is, and I've said this in multiple videos, but it creates clarity, new perspectives, resilience, and it allows me to find myself, to find my space, to find and sit in my own truth, my own story, all in the middle of any chaos that may be happening. What gratitude does is that it grounds me and it leads me through lessons to be learned and ultimately toward a healthier and happier life. Gratitude is a tool. It is not the end all be all. Every situation we are not going to be grateful for. There are still situations that come up and make me cry. In my mind, I think about these things, I remember things, even going through these journal prompts to process, right? But again, what I love about gratitude is that it is an incredible tool that helps us to examine and uncover ourselves. We're doing this gratitude journey, but if you know me beyond this journey, you know that self-discovery is my thing. I love to dig deep because that's what journaling is all about. It's about owning your power and sharing your story and figuring out what that story is along the way. We all have a story. We all have a story. Sometimes it takes us a little bit to realize that. But everyone has a story, and everyone has a story that's worth sharing. Right? So, today's journal prompt asks, what does it mean to lean in and look at your life up close? For me, it means that I have to confront some hard realities, but gratitude will ultimately help me to grow, find peace, continue to examine and uncover myself, my life, my story, and begin healing and continue healing. And with that, I will see you tomorrow.